Hi there, and welcome to McFreedom Mindset, where we give you the mindset and the skill set you need to achieve your own McFreedom. That freedom to scale, grow, sell, or franchise your business, or if you want to, run it from a beach somewhere. So today I want to talk to you a little about Michael Gerber's E-Myth, which I know is the Bible for so many entrepreneurs. And, and rightly so, there is an awful lot of really good common sense within the E-Myth. And within the E-Myth, Michael Gerber talks about this whole idea of being a technician. People who start their business because they're really good at something. They're a florist, or they're an electrician, or they're a carpenter. Or maybe they're a dentist, and I pick on the dentist because I actually have to go to the dentist this afternoon. And this gives me some level of comfort in talking about him. But with a dentist, they spend absolutely years and years and years learning their trade, honing their skills, learning everything that they need to learn to be a really good dentist, to serve and satisfy their customers. So you go to the dentist either for your regular checkup or because you've got a toothache. The dentist will do what dentists do, cause you an awful lot of pain and anguish and stick nasty metal things in your mouth, but they solve your pain. Ideally, they haven't your problem. Ideally, they haven't caused you that much pain, and so you leave the dentist and you tell everybody what a good dentist you have and how it's pain-free and they're lovely and so on. You're really happy, and in most cases, the dentist can do the entire job by themselves. Certainly the one I go to, there's rarely anybody else in the room as I'm being sort of sorted out and worked on. And they are a self-contained system, just like the electrician or the carpenter or the florist. They're a self-contained system. They don't really need anybody else. Problem is that when the dentist goes on holiday, so does the income, because they are their own self-contained system. And really, this is a huge problem for many business owners, because as Michael Gerber says, if your business depends on you, then you don't own a business, you have a job. And it's the worst job in the world because you're working for a lunatic. That's what he says in the E-Myth. And he's right, because quite often as business owners, we are lunatics. We're control freaks. We're demanding of ourselves. We insist on long hours and hard work. And really, that's the technician. That is the technician in us, the person that feels they have to do everything. Proper business owners and entrepreneurs can take time off whenever they want, because they have two really important things. They have systems, and they have good people to run the systems. Now, tomorrow, I'm going on holiday for 3 weeks. I won't be taking any work with me, and I don't plan to get in touch with the team while I'm away. Now, I'm not saying that to boast. I'm not saying that to get you mad at me. I'm saying it because it actually took me a while to get to the point where I have that level of trust, where I have the strong systems in place that I needed, where I had the team in place who I trust completely to get on and follow the systems and achieve the work and be set goals and know that they're going to get there. It took time, but I do trust that everything will go well. I trust that it'll go better than well. They'll probably do things that I wouldn't have thought of, because that's the sort of environment and culture that we've created within the business. Simple, logical, repeatable systems and a good team to run them are the route to stress-free holidays, to long weekends off, to any weekend off, and to freedom. That's the route. Simple, logical, repeatable systems and a good team to run them. So let me ask you, we've got a long weekend coming up, a bank holiday weekend. will you be having 3 days off work this weekend? Or do you see it as a great opportunity to catch up on some admin and some work that you haven't been able to do because pesky customers have been getting in the way, or you've had people coming to you constantly asking stupid questions that they could have sorted out themselves, or because you've just been too damn busy? So is the weekend going to be time off with your family and friends, or just relaxing and doing what you love to do? Or are you going to be working it? Now, obviously, there are always going to be business owners who really look forward to things like bank holiday weekends and summer holidays because it's when they make their big money. If you're in the leisure industry, obviously, that isn't your time to take off. But actually, I'm talking about generally. I'm talking about taking that precious time to rest, to relax, to recuperate, to re-energize. Certainly, holidays for me are absolutely vital for me continuing to do good work for my clients, continuing to come up with new ideas or better ways of doing things. That all just comes out of me resting my brain, me stopping the relentless running and rushing around to service clients or to develop or deliver products and programs. It's really, really important that you take that time to rest and relax. And you can only do that as a business owner if you have the systems in place, if you have the team in place. So really, I really want you to think about that. I really want you to think about how you're going to use this bank holiday weekend if you're not somebody who has to work it because of the industry that you're in. Great systems and well-trained people equals financial and time freedom. So here's my challenge to you. Not just about this coming weekend, this coming long weekend that's ahead of us, but actually generally over the course of the year. By this time next year, I want you to be in a position where you absolutely will not be working bank holidays. You won't be working weekends, or if you work on weekends, it's because you're taking your time off during the week at some other point. That you won't be working 60 and 70-hour weeks, and that you'll be spending really quality time with the people that you love, whoever they are, with your animals, whatever you love doing, that you're doing something beyond your work. And if you want a kickstart to get you going, to really get those foundation systems in place, then I want you to think about coming along with your team to our next Systems for Scale Bootcamp, where over 2 days you really get to work on those systems. What is it that Gerber also says in the E-Myth? You should be working on your business, not in it. So the bootcamp is an ideal opportunity to do that with support from me and our team to get those systems in place for when you leave, to give you that kickstart, that head start. So have a think about it. The details are going to be in the comments box below when we finish here, and I look forward to seeing you in 3 weeks. That's me signing off my holiday. Next time you see me, I'll be vaguely pink and very refreshed and re-energized. So I look forward to it. Hope you have a fantastic bank holiday weekend. And if you're on holiday at the same time as me, enjoy. Leave the laptop at home. Do not do any work. Okay, great stuff. See you then. To your McFreedom.